Hello, welcome in to Cleo Ra. I'm going to be looking into the airwaves and we're going to be seeing what's going on. I've got a nice new spooky deck, so we're going to see how this works out. I hope you guys are all doing really well, and again, thank you so much for your continued love and support. I'm sending you a big cherubim squidgy kisses. You know, I like squidging cheeks. So you can imagine me squidging your cheeks like babies. All right, let's see what's going on, because these cards are so beautiful to shuffle, so I'm really excited to use them. And I'm going to call in my guides now. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for blessing this reading. Thank you, Mother Earth. And thank you, God. Now, Mother Earth just came up really strongly then. So much so that I had the urge to thank her. So there's something about the earth that I'm sure is going to come up in this reading, but let's have a look. What's going on? Okay, we've got the Chariot, first card out. And this is kind of like a Sleepy Hollow kind of card here. We've got the Hermit. Okay, let me show you these because I just find them so atmospheric. We've got this Hermit card and the Chariot. Okay, so, you know, I feel like a lot of us are emerging from some kind of cocoon. It's almost like cave mode, you know, when we go inwards, when we spend most of our time in our own energy. And now I feel like a lot of us have brought in new energies, right? Maybe via focus, maybe via spiritual practice. But the Chariot card is all about wearing your crown. They're giving me that very strongly, and moving ahead with the energy of courage and victory. Okay, there's a real balance with the Chariot as well. So you could have spent a lot of time balancing yourself out. I'm hearing the word peaceful. So I feel like, you know, maybe you were in a situation where you just wanted a bit of peace, right? The number 9 is flashing itself in my mind's eye. So I feel like there was some sort of spiritual completion that you had to achieve, you know, getting your house in order. Okay, now it's funny, I saw in a reading the other day the chakras lighting up like traffic lights, and these are kind of giving me that kind of energy. So I feel like whatever you've been doing, you've been really working on regulating perhaps your emotions, your nervous system, getting things in order, you know, so you can move forward in a very valiant way, you know, a very courageous way. Okay, King of Swords energy here. So you could have spent a lot of time clearing your mind out, okay? But this King of Swords is very much armored, okay? I'm getting the word armored. It's almost like you've been building up your armor in an energetic way. And that's why I feel like, you know, you're feeling stronger. You're feeling like you are ready to gallop ahead, you know, and move into the new world. I'm getting moving into the new world with a clear mind, knowing clearly who you are, okay? I'm getting that there could have been a battle with your mind and you've won here with the King of Swords, okay? So they're showing me you at the top of a castle, okay? Now, funny, in England, the churches and the castles are quite similar. There's normally a top level. It's almost like a rooftop terrace, you know, but it's almost like you spent your time preparing yourself, incubating yourself. And that word regulation is coming up again. So I feel like there was a necessary period of time for you to recuperate or heal yourself in some way. And now I feel like you've built up this clear vision of yourself. I feel like you've gotten your mind clear here. And this is a stable change, okay? This is a stable positioning for you now to be at the top of your own castle, so to speak, and to be seeing things clearly from a higher viewpoint, right? I'm hearing wood for the trees. Well, imagine if there were a group of trees and you had a big treetop, you know, a big treetop platform to be on top of, right? That's kind of the energy I'm getting. You're not on the forest floor anymore. You are actually, you know, raised up in a stable way. And there's something about trust here with the King of Swords. I feel like you've learned to trust your own mind and trust what you're conjuring and creating. Okay, and I'm getting this message of no one has more authority than you. And often in our, you know, in our social life or in our interactions with other people, we can come across strong personalities who sometimes, you know, because they feel like they're right, people often are tempted into being hypnotized by that person's sense of rightness. But what I'm getting here is that you've realized that what's right for you is right for you, and that you get to choose what's right for you because you know yourself better than anyone else. And what's right for one isn't necessarily good for the other. So I feel like you're really getting your house in order and getting your power in order so that you can move forward in confidence. We've got the Knight of Swords here. Now, funny, he's perched. It looks like he's perched on some sort of church roof, or you know what I mean? There's the stone there. It's stable. It's solid. Okay. And it almost looks like he's about to make a decision, to leap forward, to do something quickly and swiftly and with a lot of confidence and courage. So I feel like you're moving your life in a new direction. And I feel like you've done the spiritual work. You know, you've gotten to know yourself here. With sword energy, I feel like your mind is going in a completely new direction. I feel like you've clarified something that's giving you that map. It's like a navigation system. And I feel like you are following that navigation system perfectly. But first of all, you had to have this period of time, right, where you kind of found your bearings and, you know, got everything cleared out of your mind enough to know yourself enough to move forward in the right direction. King of Wands energy here, so be ready for a lot of passion and a lot of fire to join you. Now you've got this clear platform, this lovely, stable, solid sense of mental prowess, you know, having your mind right. I feel like the fire is going to be joining you very quickly. You know, the King of Wands is very much a ruler, and of course the King of Swords is too. Only with the King of Wands, this is about passion and letting that fire, the divine fire, move within you. The solar plexus is coming up quite powerfully here. There we go, the Emperor, Aries energy. Number one, like I feel like you're putting yourself first now. You're putting your ideas first. I feel like you're measuring yourself differently. They're giving me the word measure. So I feel like you've seen yourself clearly, and now you realize your value. Now you realize the measure of your energy and how powerful you are and who you are and what you represent here. I definitely feel like you're going forward with something in a new and powerful way. Leo and Aries, okay? So they're saying, you know, the clear inner world that you've developed has made enough space for new, fresh, exciting energies to join in with you, right? It's almost like you've cleaned out the oven, and now they keep showing me a bundle of sticks as if, you know, you're ready for the bonfire. You are ready, you know, for this bonfire to be moved into your soul here. Let's have a look. What else is coming out? The Empress. Wow. Look at this new growth. I mean, when I first saw this card, I was like, what on earth is that? But you know, she is the root of all growth, right? And there's this big new tree growing. Funnily enough, it's not quite her solar plexus. This would be the sacral and possibly the root chakra, but you've definitely got something in order, cleared yourself out so you can move forward. I'm getting this message of, you know, confidence is really your key here, your key to success. And I feel like you've built up your confidence. Maybe you were weighing and measuring and, you know, figuring out who you were and what direction you wanted to go in here. We've got the Four of Cups. Okay. And, you know, the Four of Cups, we often hear tarot readers talking about how the Four of Cups is about missing an opportunity. And, you know, there are many, many, many meanings to each tarot card, right? It's not just cut and dried. It's not set in stone. And with this Four of Cups card, this is an overabundance of energy. Something about the smoke here. You could be getting quite steamy, okay, in your future. Six of Pentacles energy. So there's something you've got that the world needs is what I'm getting from the Six of Pentacles. There's something that you need to bring into physical manifestation. We've got the Judgment card here. And with the Chariot as well, I mean, this is someone who really has gotten to know their higher self, their immortal nature. And I feel like you're going to be moving forward with a project, okay? The Empress and the Emperor on the table tells me that you could be pairing up. Or this could be your inner world, you know, providing everything you need for yourself. You will know how this resonates. But there's certainly a lot of energy that you have gathered during your hermit phase that it's like potions, it's like valuable elixir that you can now use with intention when you launch something or go for something. Chariot and the King of Wands, they're telling me water, Cancerian energy, with the fire makes the steam, right? So definitely alchemizing something, I would say. Definitely moving forward in confidence. Judgment and the Chariot tells me you're having an epic renewal of your soul. And I feel like you could be really shifting your path completely. Right, I feel like there was a change of direction at some point. A big change where you thought, you know what, this doesn't suit me anymore. I feel like you took your signs from the universe and, you know, you did the work here and found a new way to move forward. And it's a big thing here with this King of Swords. It's a big sense of intellectual power being brought forth in a way that will invigorate people. And I'm getting it's something that the world needs or something that the world will benefit from. And something that you will be being very generous with. You know, a generous spirit. Perhaps you've got information that, you know, isn't currently circulating in the world. But I feel like you're moving forward quite quickly with this. And it's something you're quite passionate about, I would say. I did just see 11:11 on my clock, but I was still speaking. So I didn't mention it. We've got the Three of Wands. Yeah, 11:11. They're telling me Emperor, Empress. Okay, so something's coming to fruition in your relationships for someone out there. If you're not looking for that, then I feel like this is just your immense power, you know, bringing together the yin and the yang to create something amazing. Yeah, you built a lot of power in hermit mode with this Three of Wands. And, you know, it's all about focus with the Wands cards. It's all about which direction you're going to go in. And not wasting energy, not frittering it away, but rather gathering it, storing it. And that's what I feel like you've done with the Four of Cups on the table. I feel like you've really held back, maybe, you know, for a long period of time. But now it's like the gates are opening and you're bursting forward like this lovely horse here, right? I love this Chariot card. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know about this Chariot card? Six of Pentacles again. There we go. So there's a position, you know, that you need to be in. And I feel like you're cooking this up. I feel like you can feel this in your soul. All right. Because I'm getting with the Hermit. Maybe being in isolation cleansed you of, you know, outside energies or the energies you were previously involved with. And I feel like now your intuition is heightened, especially with the King of Swords. I feel like you're getting clear messages. You've got a clear idea about yourself and a clear direction. And this is something that, you know, could garner you a lot of admiration. I really feel like, you know, you've been in a preparatory stage of life. You know, this is going from backstage to front stage in a big way, right? It's almost like you've been being prepared by the universe. It's almost like they're showing me a theatre, a 1920s theatre, where you've been, you know, maybe, you know, this is metaphorical. This doesn't mean you've actually been doing your makeup or getting dolled up, but they're giving me, you know, this energy of, I'm seeing a blonde actress in my head with those waves, you know, those waves they do with the comb, where they go like that with the comb. And I'm seeing someone getting ready backstage, putting their jewels on, putting their makeup on, getting their outfit ready, getting excited as well, right? Getting ready for the big performance, getting ready to be seen by people. There's something about people admiring you, people seeing your work here, people looking up to you as perhaps a mentor or a guide. I got mentor through really powerfully then. Let's have a look. Show me. King of Swords. This could feel like you've got some sort of secret information, because these cards are giving me kind of a stubborn energy of, no, you're not knowing, right? Ten of Pentacles here. Something that means a lot to you here, because this involves the Tree of Life. This involves the future. This involves a legacy. Things that are going to benefit humanity before, what am I saying before? After you're gone. You know, trust me, when you're as old a soul as I am, the past and the future, they kind of get a little bit entangled. Right? That was crazy. Something you're doing is gonna leave a long-lasting impression on people's minds, and they're pulling me to the baby here. This is gonna benefit future generations in an amazing way. Clarity is so important here. I feel like you're going to be giving people clarity, guiding them. And I also, of course, feel like this has, you know, a complete connection to your personal life. 10 of Pentacles with the Emperor and Empress. I feel like you're going to be fitting in to something. I'm hearing reclaiming the soul family. Oh, they're giving me like Genesis, generational. So you could feel a huge responsibility to any generation, you know, that follows yours, right? Feeling a responsibility to younger people, to the world in general. And you've been getting prepared, and I feel like you're prepared beautifully with the Judgment and the Chariot. This is about rebirth. This is about living in your true immortal nature. Now, it's funny, I didn't know I'd be buying these cards, but yesterday we had graveyards coming up so strongly, and now, bam, I've synchronized my own reality. But let's have a look. Knight of Swords. This is about communication. This is about expressing yourself. And I feel like you did have this need to really maybe get your personal inner world in order so that you could maybe focus on a project or focus on something that needs to be communicated. This could also be about communication coming into you. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. This is about your work, your spiritual pathway, your calling. And again, lots of admiration, lots of people watching how you work, listening to you. I'm getting, they're going to believe you. They're going to know that you have the wisdom in some area. Okay? Expertise is what I'm getting. So yeah, this is going to benefit a lot of people. 2 6 of Pentacles, they're giving me the number 12 again. They keep doing that with me in readings. So the number 12 is very significant here. Soul clan, coven, okay? Now, people are scared of the word coven, but all it means is that you're going to be getting together with like-minded individuals and your consciousness can sync up on the same level and become more than the sum of its parts. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Big group, a big group union, the union of a big group of powerful beings, okay? This is what you've been building up to in hermit mode. 5 of Wands here. And I was just thinking about hermit when I did that, because you could have come up against a lot of energies in your life. Yeah, 9 of Wands. So that's, you know, probably why you're in hermit mode, building your strength, right? Bored of the conflict, wanting to go in a new direction. Show me King of Wands. Oh, this is big, okay? This is something big you've been cooking up, getting prepared, ready for your big moment. King of Swords again on the King of Wands, right? So, oh, beautiful. They're giving me this message. You can trust yourself. You can trust your work, okay? This could have something to do with writing, with all these swords energies on the table, particularly the Knight of Swords. I feel like there's something you want to convey very clearly and very perfectly, okay? I feel like this work of yours, you've got to get it. It's like a pinpoint they're showing me. It's got to be precise. You know, you could be wondering if you've been precise enough or correct enough, wondering if the knowledge you've got is spot on, you know? And I'm getting it is. You've hit the nail on the head. You've got so much precision here with your mind. And this is a venture, a big venture with the King of Wands. Something that's going to spread like wildfire, I'm getting. People are going to see this. People are going to love this. And I'm getting that people need this, right? Emperor energy in the position of your higher self. So you're being the boss. You're taking the number 1 spot here. Blueberries. This is funny. This is random. Blueberries or bubblegum could be important to you. Or look out for that coming up on your path as a little sign. Judgment again here. Transforming into your most powerful self. And again, she's playing this flute and spreading her energy in a joyful, high vibrational way, guided by this black cat. And they're telling me, you know, for this card in this reading, that represents your intuition, the non-physical, the energies who work with you. The cat's chasing a butterfly, chasing transformation, flowing with the transformation of your soul. They're saying the 1 leg up, 1 leg down is significant here. 1 foot on the ground, anchored in reality, and 1 foot up in the air. So this is about bringing what's been cooked up in your mental realm, in your inner world. It's about bringing it into the earth or onto the earth plane, you know. Pulling your knowledge and making it matter, bringing it into matter. There's something about your work really mattering. 2012 on my clock. The work you are doing really matters, and it needs to be brought into physicalization. And there's a lot of abundance, you know, with the 10 of Pentacles. A huge amount of abundance. But again, they're giving me 12 Pentacles. So this could be 12 physical beings. Or this could mean that you're going to go even further than the 10 of Pentacles. And I've never had that come through before. But they're telling me 2 extra for some reason. 2 extra Pentacles. We've got the Moon with the Empress here. So I do think there's a connection here. Intuitively. Okay? Someone you're flying towards. We've got that black cat again. Someone's mirroring you. Someone who's on your soul team. Okay? This is spiritual family with the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, your work is, of course, combined with your personal life, right? There's no separation. And what you're doing is you're harmonizing your life in a way that will allow the smooth creation of the dream. It's almost like your work and your love life or personal life are totally interconnected. You can't have one without the other, is kind of the message I'm getting here. It's funny. And of course, you are the common denominator. So you're creating your dream beautifully. And I feel like your intuition is guiding you towards somebody here. Someone who's a match for you. It doesn't matter. Emperor, Empress, doesn't matter. This represents sovereign beings, sovereign creators. So you could be on your way to an emperor or on your way to an empress. But it's someone you're connecting with on a very deep emotional level. And I'm getting still waters run deep. Maybe you haven't shown anyone the depth of your personal feelings. And this is to do with some psychic connection. The Moon is so full on this card. So you're full of emotion for somebody. And wow. The depth of this connection, I'm getting intellectually here, is phenomenal. Emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. They're telling me you've tweaked your psychic gifts as well. And you're powering each other up here. You and this person, I don't know if you've met them yet or not, but I feel like you're moving towards them because we've got this figure on this broom following that beautiful feeling that they've got, following their divine internal compass all the way home to the 10 of Pentacles. And we've got the beautiful star card. Weaving her magic, I'm getting, with an abundance of gifts. Okay, and I feel like something you're doing is going to bring other people emotional security, realizations. I'm getting, you know, help people realize things. And again, you're going to be seen here. Yeah, you've been prepared for this position, star card position. Lots of preparation has gone into getting you to this point, and you know, I know you know that better than anyone. Star and the Moon. Let's have a look. Judgment. What you've got is cosmic. You know, what you've got is, funny enough, the colours coming out of her hands, they kind of look like bubblegummy blueberry colours. So something about your personal essence that people are going to be admiring, watching, looking at, amazed by what you're bringing through, amazed by who you are, and the abundance of your love and the abundance of your gifts, the abundance of what you're offering people. And they're going to love it. They're going to absolutely love it. Judgment with the 7 of Wands. And again, the 7 of Wands is about sovereign boundaries. It's about tweaking your consciousness, right? So that you know you are a precious, precious immortal being. No matrix here, right? This is about you holding your positioning as an ethereal being. And that's what we need to do if we want to transform and create the reality we would prefer. We need to really hold our ground. And because we've got the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands, I'm getting that, you know, you really held your ground with something. against many odds. Okay, they're telling me initiation. Okay, you've been initiated by the universe, and now you're being elevated into a position of creative power. Okay, creative control within your own reality. And this is going to affect not only this spiritual family that I see on the table with the Ten of Pentacles, but this is going to affect the whole world. Okay, the universe has been preparing you for this, tweaking your psychic gifts, you know, walking with you along the path. And now, you know, I feel like you're ready. You're ready to emerge. Six of Cups energy, devotion, affection, exchanging gifts. I'm getting this energy of you would do anything for this connection, this soulmate connection, this bond. You would do anything for it. We've got a well on here, okay? There's a deep, deep intuitive connection coming in for you. Something that you've been instinctively protecting. You could have refused to date other people, for example, because you felt this energy and nothing compares to this energy. So you've been following that intuition beautifully. And it's going to be rewarded in equal measure to your devotion. Okay, and I feel like you've been very devoted here. Very devoted, which is why there's so much energy in these cups. So much energy here. Yeah, there we go. Snake energy, releasing your potential. Everything that's been built up, all of that energy. This is sacral chakra energy. Water energy. So I feel like you're going to be flooding a lot of love into people's lives based on this information you hold, or this angle of consciousness, or the direction you know you want to move into. It's going to garner you a lot of support, admiration, but it's going to benefit things. And they're telling me the work you're doing is going to ripple out into infinity, my darling. You know if this reading's for you, because there's something you've been protecting, there's information you've been collecting. It affects everything. Flower of life, after flower of life, after flower of life. That's what they're giving me here. Let me get a few more cards for this this devoted connection. Okay, show me. What do we need to know about the Six of Cups? What do we need to know? Wow, God's army, defense. You're a member of God's army. You've been uplifted. Okay, remember I saw that rooftop castle terrace? Okay, so there's something about this person also having a beautiful heart, also being an initiated being, someone who wants to truly be emperor or empress, or someone who's achieved that level. Okay, something about God's law. Okay, getting into the emperor or empress positioning based on really doing the work. And this is conscious work that affects the body. All is mind, right? This is alongside the Seven of Wands. So this is all about defense and knowing who you are, knowing what you're defending, knowing who you represent and where you belong. Mortal combat. Okay. So I feel like this is someone who is an ally to you. Someone who would also do anything for you like you would do anything for them. Yeah, the victory of honor, pure victory here with the Six of Cups connection. So this is someone who would fight with you till the bitter end is what I'm getting. And they did just flash Romeo and Juliet in my head. Okay, so forget genders with that. If this is a bond, you will always find each other again. Ten of Cups. Alongside this Ten of Pentacles. So this is about the vision coming into fruition. I feel like you've prepared so wonderfully for this. And all of the energy you've put in must be returned by the universe. It is law. Particularly your devotion to a certain project or a certain cause. And there we have it. Peace. I feel like the work you're doing is going to bring a lot of people a lot of peace. And it's going to bring you peace. Okay, this is angelic. Okay, something that comes from above. Something about flying in. This could be to do with psychic messages. This could be to do with travel, right? But this has been a gorgeous reading, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Okay, my darling, I'm going to leave it there. Lots of love. Mwah.